Danny Wright is with us. And Danny, your thoughts on today, please?
Frustrating, disappointing. Not enough happening in the game to create a performance that we need to get the 3 points. We huffed and puffed at times. Looked as if we had something might happen, but at the end of the day we weren't good enough to get a result. Bit of a story of the last month or so, which we need to sort out.
Conceding goals early seems to have become an issue. We conceded one here, same at Morecambe last week, and that always makes things difficult, doesn't it? Because you're almost behind the 8 ball straight away.
Yeah, goals do change games. So if we're not scoring at the other end, and when we have chances, then doesn't take the pressure off the defence. So I can't come out here and start saying it's conceding goals. We're not scoring enough goals to win games. We're not scoring enough goals to get the points we need. If we don't score, the best we can get is a draw. So no matter how many goals, obviously you need to stop conceding goals. Don't get me wrong, but we need to create more opportunities. We have to have an intent to create more opportunities, and we need to be livelier than around my half of the pitch, I could say. So it's something I've got to look at for myself. Every player's got to look at themselves and decide to do something and make something happen that will help us get the performances and the points that we need. We're trying to do that. We're definitely, we're trying. We just need to understand what we need to do, where we need to focus it a bit better, rather than in your heads just trying. You need to make it happen. Realise what you need to do to make it happen.
You got a bit of momentum back in the game, you know. As the half went on, you built that head of steam up, you hit the post, and then you got your equaliser. So I suspect the mood at half time must have been, okay, we can go on from here. We've got a bit of momentum. We've got a bit of a head of steam here.
Yeah, there was definitely. We felt we could win the game. Definitely, we knew we had to get a performance the second half to win the game. And we knew we had to make something happen. So obviously we need another goal, at least, to get the points. So but I felt it was within us to get that today, and it was well within ourselves to go on and do that. But the story so far, we haven't, for whichever reason, we haven't done that, and we need to look at ourselves and realise that why we're not doing that as personally. What are you doing that's not helping the team to get the 3 points, and grind out the wins that you sort of need, and then maybe when you can start grinding out a win, then we can then sort of have a bit of confidence and start being. But that's a long way off at the moment. We need to get points on the board, and we need to do things on the pitch to help the team get points on the board and quickly.
You say that people need to realise that what more they can do. What more, from a personal point of view, what more do you think that you could be doing?
Scoring more goals for a start, but doing the things to help score more goals, be sharper around the box, be livelier, be a bit more in the game, anticipate, be sort of, rather than just a big target man or a big sort of lump up top, which I maybe got in my head, sort of got myself into that sort of situation a bit. I need to snap myself out of it, but I need to do that. That's something I need to work. I need to look at myself, as every player could come out here and say something different what they need to do, but we need to do those things. We can't just keep saying it. We can't just keep saying the right things. We need to start producing, and really quickly, and then hopefully we'll start getting the performances and the points that we need.
January transfer window's coming up, and the manager has said already that he is going to be bringing in reinforcements. What's the feeling in the dressing room about that? What's the feeling that you very soon you're going to have maybe 3, maybe 4, maybe 5 new players coming
Well, we can't have any complaints to start off with. We've been given an opportunity to show what we can do. We've been given more than enough games to show what we can do. So if players are coming in and going out with whoever or whatever, then we can't complain about that. But that's what it is. If hopefully it might pick a few people up, it might liven a few of us up, and get the season up and running. That's what obviously the gaffer's open for, but that's up to the gaffer that we need to concentrate on ourselves, and use then whatever is happening within the squad. I don't think no one's given up. No one's given up. If whoever comes or goes, no one's given up. It's like we're still fighting. We're still competitive. We're still giving it everything. And whoever comes in, if whoever's position or whatever, that to replace anybody, that player wouldn't give up. But it's not in our nature. So it may have a reverse effect the other way, and it might help everybody in the squad. So that's something we'll just have to wait and see. But we're not giving up, and that's the changes is up to the gaffer. That's not my job or the player's job, but we need to concentrate on our own performances and ourselves professionally, and do everything we can to help ourselves out as players in our careers, prove that what we can do, and we need to do that obviously quite quickly.
Has the jump from National League to League Two, has it surprised you how big a jump it has been? Or do you think it has been a big jump? Has it surprised you what the difference
yeah,
between
the teams have definitely have more quality, but we've made the jump look bigger than we have made it look quite big, but is it as big as what we've made it? I'm not so sure, but our performances aren't good enough at this level to warrant us to compete at the moment. If we've got the ability and we're not showing it, then there's no difference in that and not having the ability and trying hard. We're not showing it at the minute, or we're good enough at this level. So it's something we all need to look at ourselves and work on what we need to do to help us compete at this level, and levels higher. It's what to play football. You need to show that you're at the level you're at, and if you're not, then you won't. And if you do, you do. Sort of. It's what everyone needs to do personally to produce on the day what you need to do, and we're not doing that at the moment. So.
Manager's going to be bringing in players. That means that some other lads may be going. How difficult is it going to be to see some of these lads who you've won a league title with possibly move on in the next few
weeks? We've had great memories of players. We've still got a great togetherness in the squad. We're still giving it everything that we feel we've got at this level. It's no different to last season. The performances aren't there, and maybe we're trying in the wrong sort of way, that we need to sort of focus ourselves and get the performances and do everything right, instead of maybe we're working so hard it's going wrong at the moment. So it's not like we've still got a togetherness, and people will come and go, but that's football. It's football. It doesn't, not just here. It's happening everywhere. We've got some great friends at the club, and it is just football. So it's nothing no one can do about that. Everyone accepts it, and just hope that the performances, it helps. Whatever changes happen, it helps the performances for the club in the next few weeks, and then towards the end of the season. So. The main priority is to get this club competing at this level. So whatever needs to happen to do that is for the club. It's not about a person emotionally attached to anything. It's getting the club competing, which we all understand that, and we all understand that it needs to happen.